Infinity Countdown Champions number 2. Our, quote, champions meet Thanos. And guess what? It doesn't end well for him. Stay tuned. First off, the way I remember it, this Chitauri army just ran over the Guardians of the Galaxy and the Raptors and Nova Corps. But now the champions are fighting them off single-handedly because I guess Drax's magic saxophone, when he got the Power Stone, weakened them enough to where the champions can defeat him now. It's the only way I could justify it in my head. It's still kind of, suddenly we've nerfed Warbringer down to the level where the champions can defeat him, despite the fact that he was going and kicking tail against the Guardians of the Galaxy, Nova, the Raptors, real Nova, not fake Nova, and now he's just, he's going to get whipped by 15-year-old Nova. So it's ridiculous, but let's roll with it. Let's act like this is a good storyline for this. Let's pretend. Another thing I got to point out is Miss Marvel. Nowhere did I, growing up, with Mr. Fantastic, never did I say, man, I really wish I had Mr. Fantastic's power. Of all the superheroes, he was never one I was like, yeah, that would be really cool. But now we got Kamala Khan, who basically just smashes people with inflated hands. And I gotta admit, once again, I have no desire to be Miss Marvel. Was that weird? Is that a little weird? I don't want that power set. If there were all the power sets laid out, I wouldn't want that power set. Call me crazy. So anyways, this battle's going on. They find out that if they take down the leader, so basically if they take down Warbringer, the army will cease attacking and they will basically assume the person who defeated Warbringer is their new leader. And so that's what they do. They coordinate their effort. Nova manages to take down Warbringer, and when he does, he tells them to cease and desist. No more fighting. Stop attacking. And that's what they do. And Thanos basically stands up, claps his hands, and says, You've fought for Thanos, and you've won. You should be proud. And Riri Williams decides that she's going to get smart with Thanos, one of the most dangerous beings in the galaxy. Straight up tells him, hey, we saved your soldiers. You need to show some gratitude. And who do you think you are? And Thanos just says, hey, why don't you come a little closer and I'll show you. And for being the third smartest person in the world, or whatever she is an idiot. Because she charges Thanos by herself, gets grabbed around the neck, and absolutely blown away. He seriously catches her with one hand, hits her with a blast, leaves her limp like a rag doll, and then tells her, you are nothing, but I'm going to allow you to live because you've provided me with a little bit of entertainment today. Go along. I mean, just decimates Riri Williams. And after watching one of their members take a beating like that, there's only one thing the champions can do, and that's get in their mobile bunker and get out of there. So after the hasty retreat, Riri's laid up in bed, and she's in shock. I mean, she should be devastated. I mean, she just basically was granted life again by Thanos, because he, in all accounts, would typically have destroyed her. But Viv comes by, gives her a pep talk, and now that motivates Riri to start looking at upgrading her armor, and rather than accepting this defeat from Thanos as something that's going to drag her down, she's going to use it to move forward and do great things. The rest of the group, they end up going, they meet up with the Nova guy that Sam talked to earlier, and in doing so, he says, hey, I'm having some problems with this helmet. Guy says, hey, let me check it out. Oh, it's a Black Nova helmet. Guess what? You ain't getting it back, homie. So Sam has to do his whole, I'm nothing without my suit. And then I don't think Tony Stark is going to come in and tell him, if you're nothing without the suit, then you don't deserve it, or that, whatever that line from Homecoming was. But that's it for Champions number 2. The only redeeming quality of this book was watching Riri Williams get blown away. She had it coming and deserved it, honestly. What's interesting, though, is that they still chose to put Nova as the one on the cover being choked by Thanos and getting ready to get blown away, which I find interesting. I don't know why they would have done that, other than either people would have seen Riri Williams about to get blown away and they probably would have sold too many copies and they would have had to do several printings, or maybe they would have thought, hey, that's Iron Man getting blown away by Thanos, and this was out, I don't remember, but it's pretty close to Infinity War, or a little bit afterwards, and maybe they didn't want to get confused with that, perhaps. I don't know. That, or, it's more in-depth than that, and they didn't want to have we didn't want to have a female character on the cover getting choked by a male and getting blown away. I don't know. It doesn't make sense why Nova's on the cover getting choke slammed, when that obviously doesn't happen in the book. There is a character that happens to. It just happens to be a female character that happens to. So I don't know why that's not on there. But overall, pretty lousy book. But it is what it is. It should be pointed out that Infinity Countdown and the Champions really, to this point, as far as I've read in Infinity Wars, obviously I'm behind because of videos, the Champions have little to no input into the Infinity Wars. So I'm glad that they wasted my time on this. But that's it, guys. Hey, hope you enjoyed it. Please hit subscribe and hit the bell for notifications so we can get some quick views. We can meet up in the comments right after a video publishes, and I can get your comments and input them for the next videos. Hey, guys, Real Comic Stacks out. Thank y'all.